Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! 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 Come on! Go! 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 Get her!
Two on the day?
Yeah, three.
Three on the
Two
day.
claiming crowns.
Two claiming crowns, yeah.
Yeah, and a race yesterday.
Yeah.
I said to Gary,
crazy.
boy, does Tom Van Berg know how to put on client appreciation?
Yeah, really. How about it? Yeah, I need to do it more often.
Just your thoughts on this horse's performance.
You know, it's crazy because I was telling him on the TV there that horses don't usually blossom at this time of year. You don't really see it. They usually start growing their hair long. They hit that winter, starting to get ready for winter kind of mode. And this horse, after his last race, I mean, he turned the corner and just, he didn't think he could be beat. He was like Superman. I mean, every day he came out the track, he was blowing more steam, and I just felt great. And 2 weeks ago when we planned on coming here, I got a hold of the chiropractor. I said, you know what, let's just make sure we have everything, T's crossed and I's dotted, and I want to make sure if we have to address anything. And we made a couple small adjustments on him, and I mean, he was just perfect the rest of the time, and he just did it the rest of, I mean, it was just, the 12 hole really helped him. He doesn't like a lot of kickback, and he really gets intimidated by that. And that's the reason why we took him over to Presque Isle this summer, is to try to get him on a racetrack that didn't have any kickback. And he really liked that. He won a big race over there. And then ever since then, Flo kind of got the key about if I keep him out of trouble and out of stuff lying in his face, then he gives you his everything. And it was crazy because last time he ran at Keeneland, he was riding behind 3 horses. And I was cussing him down the whole backside, saying, Flo, you got to get him out, get him out, get him out. He's like, Tom, I didn't want to lose too much ground. He said, but I didn't get any kickback. He said, I was right between 2 horses, and the kickback was going on either side of him, and he was right in there. He said it was perfect. But he's just kind of a little quirky like that. And if you get him the right trip, he'll give you everything he's got all the way down the stretch. If he doesn't give up.
And a 7-year-old, you've had him for a while? Or?
Last fall we claimed him.
Okay.
We claimed him here off of Lynn Cash.
Yeah.
And all these times these 2 syndicates I've started, Grit to Glory and Chicken Fried Racing, we try to claim horses that we think we can keep them for a little bit longer than just turn them around, raise them up and turn them around. And he happened to be one that just had it looked like he had a career of foot issues. And Sammy, my assistant, learned from my dad, he shoes all our horses. And so I have an in-house blacksmith, and we just worked on his feet nonstop. And, just as long as he cooperates with us at his feet, he's been beautiful.
What about the finish? What did you think watching it first time and then watching
the amazing
replay?
thing, if you watch Flo in the 4th and Flo in this race here, both times he puts the whip away with about 50 yards to go and hand rides him, and both horses knew. I mean, they knew where the wire was, and it was all horse, and Flo just didn't get interfere with him, and that's what I love about him. He said he lets the horse do it, and Dad always said if you could put a canary on a horse, they're going to run big. He said that that was so good. Shoemaker was that way. I mean, he was just quiet on him. Pat Day was that way, and if you stay out of the horse's way, then the horse, if they're ready and they're happy and they're healthy, they're going to run for you.
So did you think, okay, Flo's on him, we won the photo?
No, I didn't know. Everybody up there was saying you won. I'm like, I don't want to say that. I'm an old superstitious kind of guy, and I don't like that jinx.
That's why nobody came down, right?
Yeah, until they put it up there, I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. But it looked like he was trying to. He came back, and I thought the other horse had us with the momentum. But that horse, he's just a neat little horse. He just gives you everything.
He got us last time we raced. Queens Jules did. And we beat him before. There won't be a third time. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
What about your horse's performance today?
He was great. He did great. He came off his second start after a 3-month layoff. Did well. Edgar did well. Ran him well. Couldn't ask for any more from the horse.